Dear Guillermo del Toro, I begin our correspondence with a quote from Mary Shelley's 1818 text of Frankenstein, of which I'm sure you're familiar. Frankenstein discovered that I made notes concerning his history. He asked to see them, and then himself corrected and augmented them in many places, but principally in giving the life and spirit to the conversations he held with his enemy. Since you have preserved my narration, said he, I would not that a mutilated one should go down to posterity. A mutilated corpse, dull yellow eyes, and the arrogance of a man trying to be God. I watched your film adaptation of Frankenstein, and I must admit some confusion on my part. For the general similarities, it really wasn't the same story. But I suppose that has been Mary Shelley's plight since the beginning. Though you profess to have related to the creature since your first time reading Frankenstein at the age of 10, I find you're acting much closer to your interpretation of Victor, a man who thinks he knows best, others' feelings and well-known facts be damned. Mary Shelley's work has always been overshadowed by a man cutting out the pieces that he deems fit and best for his narrative. Maybe that's the ultimate irony. Every man who reads, interprets, and performs her work is doomed to turn into some bastardized version of Victor Frankenstein himself. Having read her original 1818 text, I simply could not understand why anyone would want to deviate from it in the slightest. She's well-spoken, intelligent, and ahead of her time. Her words paint a picture in your head so vivid you'd swear those were your own lived experiences. She truly is one of the greats, the mother of science fiction overshadowed by each of her bastard sons. I wish the spirit of Mary Shelley had looked over your script and corrected and augmented it for accuracy. I think the ultimate tragedy is hearing an 18-year-old girl, the same age as Mary Shelley when she began writing Frankenstein, say that your film adaptation was, quote, actually very accurate to the book, despite her never having read the book herself. Misunderstandings abound, and I find myself at a loss for words when those we are supposed to trust with the responsibility of accuracy utterly fail and teach the next generation not to use their brain. We are no longer in the age of romantics. We are encouraged and allowed to think. It seems I've become a little too impassioned. My sentiments are strong and simple. Seeing your clear talent and capability of remaining true to the source material, I suppose, is what upsets and irritates me the most. I hope to see honoring the source as the norm in Hollywood someday. Entertainment can also be informative and educational. I fear this letter is already too long. I'll write to you again soon. Thank you. Nakyuimushi.